wall decorating. Welcome back to South Georgia Home. This has been a labor of love for the last few weeks. And I know a lot of people, I'm probably behind a lot of people in doing something like this. But I have decorated once, took it all apart, decorated again. And I have done it several times. And now I'm just to the point I'm like, I'm just going to leave it. I kind of like it, so we're going to leave it. And we're going to show you what we did. And you can let me know if you like it or not. So right up here on the really, really top shelf, we've got those same 3 white pictures that we have from spring and summer, I think, or at least summer up there. And we're going to add the white bowl. I just added some greenery and a couple of these faux pumpkins that came from Hobby Lobby. You're not going to see them a whole lot because they are up here. I mean, you can see them when you back off, but that's about it. Now, on the next shelf, Jason, I've said before, is really into the jewel tee. Just a riser. He likes to have that jewel tee displayed. It's something he's into. And I'm proud of it, that he's getting into collecting some stuff. This actually was the first piece, and it is, I believe, a coffee pot. It's a big coffee pot. This is what I got from his grandmother. I want to say it was probably his great-grandmother's, his grandmother's mother. The top came, I bought a complete pot and top from an antique store, but the pot was really cracked and repaired, but the top was really good. And it was cheap. It was like $7, $8, somewhere around in there. So I just got rid of the bottom that was cracked and kept the top. So that's why we have a complete thing right here. So we're going to put them in the back. And then I believe I've shown you this. It is the same thing. It's just a, what is it, a milk jug? Creamer. It's really big to be a creamer. So I'm thinking a juice jug or a milk jug. And then from Flea Across Florida, which you probably haven't seen yet, I'm thinking about putting this up before we see that, is his little creamer that he just bought for $2 at Flea Across Florida. So, putting that over here. So to kind of cover up that that riser. You don't see this bowl. I wish I had more. And I forgot where I got this from. I'm sure it was an antique store or, excuse me, a estate sale. It is a Homer Laughlin, but I like that kind of mustard yellow color. But you're not going to see that part. Just going to cover it up with just a simple pumpkin. Now, let me see if I can adjust you down a little bit. A little bit more so you can get the second shelf as well. All right, so second shelf, I didn't want to put all the jewel tee on the top shelves. And don't even look at how I look because I've been trying to do this. And Jason's been gone doing his own thing today. We're going to take, I got this I'm sure from Hobby Lobby. You put a candle in it. And this is one of those battery powered candles. Probably undersized, but the other ones that I have are a little bit too big for that spot. So we're going to put it in, and I have this little box. I got it in the estate sale here a little while back. Just a little dovetail old box. And a couple of pumpkins that we got from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. They're hard. They're not like the styrofoam ones. We're trying to get those in there where they'll stay. And then I got this, I'm pretty sure at an antique, I don't know, maybe it did come from antique store or an estate sale. I'm not quite sure where this one came from. I want to say it says Czechoslovakia on the bottom. So, kind of has an iridescence to it, but I do like the colors. So he's going to go there. Now, more jewel tee. I want to say, no, we've had this bowl. And what I did is I put it, this is a candle holder. Just putting it inside to hold the next bowl up. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it. Hold on. I don't think I can do it while it's on the shelf. So we'll show you after we get it stacked up. There we go. Now, we've got all 3 bowls. And these are serving bowls. You would put this on the table to make them look pretty. And so that's going to be next. And we have our salt and pepper shakers. This is not all the jewel tea that we have. Don't tell Jason, I didn't bring it all out. And then we have this little, that was the one I think we went to the real big bougie estate sale. Anyway, we've got a couple, I cleaned it up. I think I showed you a picture of it. Cleaned it up, put a couple of butter pats in it and a little pumpkin. So this is going to go over here. Now, let me adjust you down some more because usually I don't do anything with that shelf. But, oops, sorry. Well, I still don't know if you can see it. Anyway, this is my Hobby Lobby pumpkin that I've had for years. So we took the crock with all the rolling pins off, put the crock over on the Commode cabinet. We put up the rolling pins that have red, put those up for probably Christmas, something like that. And I just have a few regular. I can probably take a picture of that or show you that a little bit later. So this is that crock pitcher that I had sitting next to it. I just stuck a couple of picks from Hobby Lobby in there. And then this little quail, dove, whatever it was. It's $2 at that one of those last estate sales we went to. The doctor's house I was telling you about. So that is how, and I'll pick you up and let you look because you can't really see. So that's how that one looks. And we'll swing on up and let you see all the rest. So now we're going to start on the table. Now we're going to start on our, I said table, but we're going to start on the sideboard. Table will be last. So this I bought at an estate sale, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. Still not quite sure what we're going to do with it, but we're going to use it as a backdrop for right now. If I can remember where all this goes. And we're going to take our spice box that we like so much. I'm going to stick it over here. It's been here the last couple of times. Swing around. So now I kind of wanted to go for, I don't know why I always gravitate around it. Like I like the kitchen stuff, especially the older kitchen stuff. I guess it goes back to liking things that actually have a function. And so anyway, I kind of wanted this to be like you're going to come in and cook a pie, like a pumpkin pie. So we have our big white crock bowl, or off, more of a grayish white. And we've got just a couple of pumpkins, just a little real pumpkins that we bought at Walmart. I got a third one, but I thought it was too much for that bowl. And this is the little crock that was over by on the Commode stand. And it's just going to catch a few of our wooden spoons and our pie servers. So they wouldn't fit in something else, so we put them there. And let's see, we're going to take our jar with those really, really pretty cookie cutters in it. Let's stick it in there. And two, I've got more, but two of our potato mashers. You know, because you need to mash up your pumpkin puree. And of course, I always want to display my tomato servers, so we're going to put those here. And then my pretty little decorative spoons, like the Cool Whip spoons, the mayonnaise spoons. You can see the scroll work on them. Other little crock. It's going to go over here. Right over there. So, and just little fill-ins. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's just a little bitty. I think it was last year because I just stuck it in my fall stuff. Pretty sure it was really percentaged off after season sale. And on top of our spice cabinet, we're going to put all those spices I got. I like this one, the imitation maple. Just seems to make sense right there. We're also going to use this little frame, and this is Jason's grandparents on their wedding day. Pop was in the Air Force. So we got that little frame. It's going to fit right here. And we've got a set of aluminum measuring spoons. So we're going to put those in here. And this spoon, I love this spoon. Just a big old silver spoon. You can see how big it is. We're just going to lay it out right in there. So that is our sideboard. Let me see if I can get you up, not make you too dizzy for another look. Whoops, sorry. Tripod's moving around on me. And that is the sideboard. Let's get around to the table. All right, let's go for the table. Now I've gone through several of my tablecloths. I bought a tablecloth, and it's going to be in the next video or the next haul video. We went to an estate sale yesterday and I picked it up. It's just I think it was a homemade thing, but I liked it, and I had the idea I would try to layer it with a tablecloth, and I just couldn't make it where I liked it. I just couldn't get it to look like I liked it to look, so I abandoned that. And I got this one out. It's not one I usually use. You know me, I like to have my tablecloths drape off of both ends. This one does not. It's not quite as long, but I still like it. I wish it were just a little bit darker, and I know you can tea stain things, but I don't know. Be my luck. The moment I get it tea stained, I'll be saying, yeah, I wish it was back wider. So we're going to do this. And this was another thing I wanted to look like you're just going to come in and eat, or come in and get yourself a slice of that pie that you were cooking. So let me get all this off. I just took it off and set it over here. Let's take this off. So we're going to start with our wooden tray. I'm going to use my really plain china that I get in a lot of these sales. You can see that little design there. And I like the stacked up look. I tried to use my old toolbox shelf and try to set them up where they were facing. And I liked it in some sense, but I just couldn't make it work with everything else. So that had to go away. We've got a few saucers. You can see how stained that one is. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. That's what it's supposed to look like. And this one's had a lot of tea and coffee in it in this day. And then this one, no, hasn't. So we're just layering some of our really stained. And you can see the difference in these cups. This one has that really nice stain line. So we're just going to stack them that way. I'm going to put them there. Now, everything else, well, no. This is going to be for like a function, like a eating. This is the, not the last one I got, but the one before that, I think, with all my wooden handle stuff in it. Nope, that's going to go up front. So we're going to put this one, our duck build, in the back. Catty corner them. We're going to put a green pumpkin here. We're also going to put another green pumpkin on our other, this is an ironstone butter pat. We're going to set it down there. And we're going to put a pumpkin there. And then we have, this is, I believe, yes, this is the one that I got at the Flea Across Florida that you haven't seen yet. It's marked. And yes, I have one almost like it, but this one is uncracked and it is marked. So that, and we're just going to put, this is a fall pick that I've had from Hobby Lobby. And I've just got it bent over one time. And you can fluff it out as much as you want. There's always going to be one or two that's sticking up a little bit higher, which is fine with me. I like it looking a little rustic. Then on the other side, because I like height on both sides, but I don't like it to be matchy-matchy, we're going to put a couple of brass candlesticks. Some of my favorite brass candlesticks. One more. And we're going to use this little guy right here, kind of in here. So that is how the table looks. I'll pick you up, let you see that. And that is how it's going to look for our fall season. Unless we come across something that really makes me redo all this, or until Christmas. Oh, I'll show you the Commode cabinet. So here's our Commode cabinet. We just changed a few things. We left the candle holder, but I put a different candle. We changed out the picture to Grace. You guys seen Grace? I have a really big one of that in my hallway now. I took out the greenery and we just put in some faux blackberries. I think I got these at Hobby Lobby. And we put down here my favorite little turkey. I got this at Target years and years and years ago when they used to have the dollar bin there. So I use him every year. We've still got this here. This is the crock that was over on our tri-corner cabinet. We just got a few rolling pins in it. Our ginger beer jars. Forget the sleeves. We've still got our old cookbooks. We changed out. We took the blue stripes away. We have this jar. That is one of my favorite pumpkins. I've had that for years, probably since we got married. And then this little picture, I got it in an estate sale. And then we just moved just crocks here with the rooster. And a little bit of fake wheat and some stairway spindles, whatever those things are, right there. So that is what we've done with the Commode cabinet. And I'm okay with it. I just added that little picture today, so I don't know. I'm still kind of trying to like it. So anyway, here's our Commode cabinet, and that's probably going to be it for fall decorating until Christmas. So thank you for joining us here at South Georgia Home.